Hello, here at Catapult, we are committed to making communication as simple as possible. In this video, I will show you how to add a coronavirus-specific page and create a custom feed for updates that will feed automatically into your homepage. You can link this page to your new pop-up alert for a quick communication solution. I added a new alert to the homepage with an update from the superintendent that can be clicked on, which goes to a coronavirus update specific page. This here is an announcement feed blog view. You can add other items on the page as well. What I love about the announcement feed for this purpose is that it can be expanded to have a lot of information on there. And also it is very easy and quick to add in this announcement. With a couple of our new features, this has become really easy. It does take a couple different steps, and we here at Catapult are happy to set this up for you. Let's take a look at the steps that it'll take. I'll walk you through it in this video, and if you need any help at all, our support team is happy to set this up for you to get you started. All right, if you take a look and go back to your dashboard and go into your announcement program, I've actually already set this up for myself, and you can see that there are two feeds now. Normally you might only see one, but you can see right now it's ABC Test Unified School District and COVID-19 feed. In order to do this, you would need to go into your district announcement post and you would need access. There you hit settings, manage feeds, and you'll probably only see this one feed for your district site. So here's your district site. You'll see one feed in here. You add a new feed. Now this feed name is going to be something like, health updates or COVID-19 updates, and you'll add that into the feed name. You can put a description. This share URL, that is really important. You can always go back and update it later, but it is going to be the same page that your updates are on. So if I pop this in here, I am going to put this specific page in as my share URL. Okay, this specific view has to be used for it to work properly. So please make sure you go follow the steps of the video. This is a blog view of the announcements, and you pop that into the share URL. All right, we're going to save. And I need to make sure that has a feed name. As I have all these feeds in here, if I go back to my announcements, you'll be able to see it again in your announcements dropdown. So you can see these two feeds. If I go to that specific feed, I've added one post into here. So I would suggest doing that. And you can edit as soon as you put the share URL, it will show up into there. So for example, I might not have added that. If I go back in to here and say, great, I want to post my share URL, then if I pop back into my announcements, you'll see the share post right there. Okay, so this is all set up. Now I'm going to have to go into my website and set it up inside the website. So I'm going to go in here, hit my edit. And you'll notice that I actually already created a coronavirus updates page. It's right up here and right here in my pages panel. You can do that very easily by hitting add page. Now I could also, if I didn't want this to show up here, I could hide it, right? But for now I'm going to keep it up. So you'd add a page and you would just go ahead and make one that looks appropriately and is in the right spot. Hit edit. When you get here, do note that this is going to be a developer level feature. So only developers have access to this at this time, or us here at Catapult are happy to create one of these for you if you don't have access to it. On the page here, I've put a blog view post. So if you actually scroll down in the advanced features, there is now a button that says announcements. Again, advanced elements in the edit panel are only available to developers. You pull this baby in here and you have access to a couple of different things. So this is a duplicate of this because I've already added in there. If I add that in, I'm going to select a blog view. This is important. The blog view is going to allow you basically to open it up and have a little share URL. So see how this is nice and open. When you share it, you want it to go to something like this so that it's specific to that page, and you're going to want the blog view. So you are going to pick which feed you want. Specifically, you want this COVID-19 feed, and you can pop that in here. So now I've completed my coronavirus specific page with an announcement feed. So it can now be updated easily through the announcement feed, which of course can also be done from a mobile device in your dashboard. I've also created an alert, which is a separate video to show you how to do that. That's going to be in the alerts panel in the dashboard. All right, if I want my home page to also have these feed in, do note you can use the same element on your home page. Now, it used to be that the only way that you could add announcements in was through an HTML block. So it would have looked something like this. Now you can actually do it straight on the page, just the way that I showed you, right? Which is, again, in advanced. So if you don't have this already, just go to advanced, drag one in from there. And this one is actually a feed view. So the homepage look that almost everybody has is a feed view because it shows how many posts you have, and it's really nice for the homepage. You can see I actually put both of these feeds in here, but automatically you would only have the first feed and you would need to add both feeds in. You can choose how many posts that you have. You want to link to a blog view. I do say that this link shouldn't be to the COVID-19 page. This link should be to the main announcement page. So I would browse that. You're going to go in and say, great, I want to make sure this is to my announcements, my main announcement page, right? Not to this one. And you hit OK. And so then I've got all this here. Great. My two feeds are on my home page, right? I have my page updates right here specifically for the coronavirus. I can click on that page and edit it at any time if I want any additional information on there. That's a single click. And I'm going to publish. So I'm publishing to my staging area and I'm good to go. I would suggest if you take a look at this, you should be all linked up now. This pop-up is actually a whole separate function we haven't gone over. There's a separate video about that. To do that, please look at the YouTube video for alerts. But the place you're going to want to point to is this button right here for alerts, and that's going to create your pop-up, and you can send a link to that page. And it's going to look like this. You can do different icons, etc. So please feel free to look at that video. I highly suggest using that for this specific need. Thank you so much for your time today. I know this was a bit of a longer video, but good luck with managing communication, and I appreciate all you do. Thank you.